Hypertrack, Tuface, J Slick,
Take it back. Yo, it's crazy. The things she said to me.
I'm here today with a man who could easily be described as one of the most celebrated artists of his generation. He's an award-winning singer, actor, producer, and writer. I'm Lola Ogunnaike, and joining me all the way from Nigeria is Tuface Idibia. Welcome to America, Tuface.
Thank you.
So many people have called you the king of Nigerian R&B, the king of African pop music. Well, what do you make of that title? You're laughing.
Wow. I don't know about being the king, but you know, I'm doing my thing, and you know, we thank God.
You're a big deal throughout the continent, and I want to give people a sense of just how huge you are. Page views on YouTube for your videos are in the millions. I don't even know how many albums you've sold, but definitely in the millions. Probably more, but Nigeria has the piracy issue, so we got to deal with that.
Yes.
African Queen was an international success and an anthem. And you cannot walk down the street without being mobbed. What is it like to be you in Nigeria?
It's crazy, you know, it's crazy, but I just like to be myself. Some people, when they see me, they don't believe it's me. You know, they be like, nah, that's not Tuface. The guy just looks like him. Because I like to just be. So, I mean, you know, and I think that makes it easy for me to be able to handle and control.
So let's talk about the name Tuface. Where did that even come from? And first of all, what is your real name and what does it mean?
My real name is Innocent Idibia. As in innocent, as in not guilty.
Not guilty,
yes,
okay. Good to know.
Yes, so. Tuface for me is me as the ordinary guy and me as the artist, you know. So it's like, never judge a book by its cover. It's like when you see somebody from afar, there's always your first impression about somebody is always about what they look like, or you understand me now. But when you get to know people, you know the real them. So that's Tuface for me.
Out of a million, you stand as one, the outstanding one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more.
Talk to me about African Queen. It's one of the biggest songs of your career. Did you have any idea that it was going to be such a huge international hit? It was featured in the movie Fat Girl starring Monique.
Yeah, you know, when you do stuff, you listen to it, you'll be able to know, you can tell if it's a good song or if it's not too good. And I prayed for it to be a hit song, and it became a hit song, you know. But the speed and the level that it went, it was so, you know, it was like, all of a sudden it was everywhere. So it took me unawares, but you know, I suspected it was going to be a hit, and it became a hit.
So how did it end up in the movie Fat Girls?
It was somebody that knew somebody that played it for somebody that somebody listened to, and then somebody loved it. Somebody was doing a movie, and I really, really felt good, you know, about the whole thing.
It's definitely one of the top 5 songs played at every Nigerian wedding, that's for sure.
Yes, so I've had to play at so many weddings because of that song.
Do you want to sing a little bit of it for me right now? Come on.
Hey,
you can serenade me. Can I be your African Queen right now, please?
Just
a little
like
bit.
the sun light up the earth, you light up my life, that's why I say you are my African queen. And that is the African beauty. Yeah, okay, no worry, when you come my show, you'll see I'm live.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Now, a lot of your songs are about love. Are you a romantic?
I wouldn't say. I'll leave that to the people to say. I believe in it, though. I believe in it. And if you ask, the reason why I'm saying that is if you ask me if I'm a romantic person, I wouldn't be able to say if I am or not.
But in your videos, you bring flowers. You're always singing about your feelings.
Yeah, I try to be cool and nice and as romantic as I can be. And you know, so if it's romantic enough, they'll let me know.
They'll let you know?
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk about your sound because I really think you're a pioneer of African pop music in its modern form.
Excuse me, yeah. Stand by your side and say no shaking until the end. Excuse me, sister. Can I ask you? Can you tell me what your name are you existing here?
You blend English, Pidgin, Igbo, reggae, hip-hop, R&B.
Yeah.
How do you do all of that, and why did you decide to do that? Because you could have just gone a very traditional route, but you sort of broke the mold and introduced this whole new sound.
Okay. For many of us, the youth in Africa right now, our orientation is quite different from the old school. You know, I mean, it's not like they didn't go to school and all that, but you know, school, internet, global village now. You know what I mean. So it's like we know everything. I want to do music for the sake of music, and I want to do music that will cut across the whole world. So for me, it's just important that I blend all these aspects of myself into my music. You know, so I don't limit myself to just one.
But when you started, people weren't doing that at all. So what was the initial reaction to that? Did people immediately embrace it? Did they get it? Or did they think, who is this Tuface guy? What is he doing?
Yeah, I mean, people before me have done similar stuff, you know. And then, like I said, English is the official language that we speak in Nigeria, you know. So people have been using English too, and then they've been doing contemporary music, you know, for a long time. So I guess sometimes when you do stuff, when you want to do something, if you force it, it won't come out natural. It won't blend, so to speak. You know, so some people should stick to the one that they're comfortable with, which is maybe the traditional music. Yeah. Because if they try to do hip-hop or something like that,
it just won't work.
It won't come out natural. So for me, I just try to come out as natural as I can be. I just try to come out as me.
Now, what did you grow up listening to?
I grew up listening to reggae, high life, Afro beats, R&B, blues, you know, Michael Jackson 5, Temptations, Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff. You know, all of them. My dad had a lot of records, old school records in the house. So I would just go and play them, and it would be like, do you know who that is? I'm like, man, I'm loving it, I'm loving it.
Now, I read somewhere that you were quite the dancer when you were a little boy as well. As soon as the music came on, you were up and grooving. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I did my bit. You know, I wouldn't say I'm the baddest dancer, but I used to dance like very, very well. Yes.
So you'd get the party started, right?
Yeah, you know.
Now, where are you from in Nigeria?
I'm from Benue State.
Okay.
It's like right in the middle of Nigeria.
And that's in, what, Jos?
So, yes, it shares border. It's close to Jos, yeah.
And what is in the water there? Because you're from that area, P Square, one of the biggest groups in Nigeria is from that area, MI, one of the biggest rappers in Nigeria is from that area. What is in the water in Jos?
I don't know. I think a whole lot of us, our parents, once upon a time, you know, lived in Jos. So, although Benue, where I'm from, we used to be one state, Jos, Benue, Plateau State. That's where Jos is in right now. So we used to be one state before it was divided into 2 states. Jos is it's a very, very funky town. You know, it's somewhere that, you know, they really they blend with, you know, a lot of stuff from America, from this side of the world, you know.
So you were really exposed to Western culture.
Yes, you know, so they understood a whole lot of this stuff.
So you're listening to what, New Edition and Bobby Brown and all those
things? Yeah.
Okay.
New Edition, you know, ABC.
Now, I think it was interesting for me to realize that you started off doing jingles when you were a young kid.
Yes.
How did you even get into that?
Okay, I was in school, and this guy, he heard me sing, you know, and I was like, wow, okay. You know what? I'm a DJ in a radio, I'm a presenter in a radio station. I needed to do a couple of jingles for me. And then he took me to the studio and I did them. And he started playing it like a full song, you know. So he plays it every time before he starts his program, in between the program, before he ends the program. So the song was like a song on its own. And people were like, wow, okay, who did that song? Who did that song? And a couple of other guys came to me and were like, I should do jingles for them as well. You know?
Do you remember your first jingle? Come on, you know I'm going to ask you to sing it, so you have to remember.
Maybe. Okay, I remember one. Maybe you want to get down or you're feeling lonely. It's about to get down. It's Kelvin Augusta, man, I know you want to party. It's like, you know,
wow.
It's like,
wait, how old were you when you wrote that?
I think I was like 14.
So you were a baby.
Yeah.
And you're talking about if you want to get down.
Yes.
What did you even know about getting down back then at 14?
Yeah, I mean.
Were you always musical as a child?
Yes,
okay.
I was. I mean, everything, my whole dream, I never dreamt of doing anything else as a kid. You know, just music. The funny thing is, I didn't have any formal music training. Nothing. I don't even know how to play any instrument. You know, I just started learning how to play the guitar now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My whole body, my mind, my spirit, my soul is with this. And you know how they say if your mind is set on something, there's no stopping you.
So make you just do your thing, make I do my thing, live and let living instead of to be feeling like a king on top of nothing, stop the bragging on top of the posing, because you know say all the vanity vanishing.
And we'll be back with more Tuface.
Hypertech, Tuface, J Slick.